Welcome to RV and Travel Adventures. My name is Jesus Manuel Menegarza. I hope you're doing fantastic today. I went to Benbrook Lake, just west, immediately west of Fort Worth, Texas, and checked out one of the parks, South Holiday Park. And I went there specifically and only to dump my tanks and prep my RV for winterization. One of the benefits of this park is that it's Army Corps of Engineer Park, and it's free to America the Beautiful lifetime senior pass members. So it's free dumps for this old fart. And I said, hey, I like free. Nothing's better than free. A+. So I went there and I drove around, and eventually I got to the dump site. They had two. I decided to go the one that was further away, and it was a lot of fun. Again, the opinions expressed in this video are mine and mine alone. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, brilliant ones at that, please feel free to leave them below. It also helps the algorithm. Here I am driving down the road. Again, it's the last day of October, Halloween. Tonight's going to be Halloween. And here's a view of the lake. It's a rather large lake, according to Texas standards. If you live in Michigan, in those areas, you're going to say, hey, this is a puny lake. I understand. This is a puny lake, but this, for Texas, it's a good-sized lake. It was just barely above freezing, and overnight temperatures would be, apparently, pretty cold, freezing for sure. There's my Rockwood Mini Light 2205S, and don't forget to check out my photos at jmmgarza.com. Thank you very much. So here's a view of the lake, and again, some of the campsite. There's a campsite right there. It has cover and a picnic table and the usual stuff, but also no dumps apparently at the sites. So you have to actually go to the dump sites and do your dumping there. Again, South Holiday Campground is the largest campground on Benbrook Lake. Again, it's managed by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and I thank you very much. In the city of Fort Worth and the city of Benbrook, all thank the Army Corps of Engineers for doing fabulous work, absolutely fabulous work in making this lake and campground and dump stations, especially for this cheapskate, available. Here's my Rockwood Mini Light 2205S. I'm prepping it, getting ready, reconnoitering the area for the dumping. This is the glamorous part about RVing life, dumping, the black and the gray tank. So my hose, my slinky is hidden in the bumper, and it comes in two 10-foot sections. I get the elbow from my little tray, and I connect it at one end, and then I connect the other end, you guessed it, to the RV, and it took me a while because it was rather cold, and when things get cold they get a little tight, and when things are warm they loosen up a little bit. That took a while. Obviously you have to clean yourself after you're all done with this. I was wearing some gloves, some nitrile, how do you say that, nitrile gloves? So here I'm pulling the black tank first. That's the first thing I do, is dump the black. The usual sequence is black, gray, then you rinse. And I have a very specific black tank flush hose. Bought this online, and there I'm connecting it to the black tank flush inlet. On my specific RV, your RV might be a little bit different. And again, I have tubs and hoses and supplies for the black and the gray, and that is differentiated from my freshwater tank, hookups, because you don't want to contaminate your freshwater system with poop. Again, I'm going to repeat that. You do not want to contaminate your freshwater tank stuff with poop, okay? A word to the wise. So again, I'm wearing a sweatshirt because it's rather cold for this old fart from San Jose, California. And I'm not used to cold temperatures. I'm used to warm temperatures. I like warm temperatures. This faucet here for the water was unusual. It only went. You only had to turn it 90 degrees and for on and off. So I had to figure that out. Usually I turn it around to tighten it, and turn it around the other way to close it. But this one it was either 90 or you let it through. So it took me a while to figure that out. This old fart had to figure it out. I go, how does this work? And eventually I figured it. So I'm checking all the connections, make sure that poop isn't flying everywhere and that everything's connected properly. It's always good to double check. So if you have any questions, comments, suggestions regarding dumping, please leave them below. If you say, Jesus, you did it the wrong way, we do it the opposite way. We just, we do it differently. So I'm using the Rhino hose kit. There's various qualities of hose kits. And I'll leave links to my Amazon affiliate page below so you can buy your hose kit. Of course, Rhino just came out with even a supreme hose kit. And I just got that information in the mail saying, hey, you should get the latest and greatest hose kit. I like this hose kit. This works out pretty good. I've had it for 2 years now, and it works out perfectly for me. It may not work perfectly for you, but it's better than the cheap-ass one that I got from the RV dealership, which was a piece of junk. So I'm checking everything, checking the hoses, make sure everything's good, because I also have a valve at the other end of the hose. One end of the hose has a valve, the other has a faucet valve. I'm going to be a bit redundant. I'm double checking the black tank flush hose, making sure water is coming out. Again, a rather peculiar faucet. I did figure it out eventually, and now I know better. I've learned. The 71-year-old guy learned something new today. And I learned, hey, this is how you do it. This is how it works. And again, you got to check out things. Some people put a rock or some sort of heavy item over the end of the thing there. Don't forget to check out my fabulous RVTA Facebook group, facebook.com/group/RV Travel Adventures. I would appreciate it. This is my way of making sure things go down the hose properly. Again, I'm wearing black nitrile latex-free gloves. Yeah, I'm walking around aimlessly like an idiot. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. Double checking. Triple checking. There's not much to do here. You can't have cocktails. There's no hot tub to hang out at or something like that. Or, some hot babes there to give you a neck massage. But nah, you're just here dumping. Okay, here's the layout, the lowdown. First, I flush the black, then the gray. Now I flush the black tank with water until it's flowing clear at the sewer hose elbow, an option by the way. I typically close the tank valve for 15 seconds, then dump, repeating several times. After I feel everything is copacetic, I disconnect the hose from the RV and shoot water through the hose in an attempt to clean it even some more. Being a good camper, I clean up the station and I'm done dumping. Again, super fun times. So what do you think? Do you think I'm doing a good job? I think I'm doing a mediocre job. I'm not, this doesn't take a genius. And I'm definitely not, brilliant at this stuff. Of course, you're probably a lot better than me at this. It's a bit windy. I apologize for the wind noise. I promise we're almost done. This isn't the way most people say, hey, I'm going to watch Jesus Manuel Menegarza do some dumping at his RV site. That's how I like to spend my Sundays, or Mondays, or Tuesdays, or Wednesdays. There I am at the front of the RV, looking for the fresh tank dumps, and I go, it's right in front of me, so you'd have to get under it. So I'm emptying the fresh tank, and I'm prepping for winterization, which I did immediately after this. And that's the tub for the freshwater supplies. The clear one is the one for the black tank. Now I'm at the back corner there. And I'm taking off the little caps and emptying the water from the low point train. Again, I'm prepping for winterization. There I am. Ooh-wee, yeah. We got a minute left for this video. Hope you like it. Don't forget to again like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. Just do it, just to placate the old fart. Yes, I think I'm done. Hey, I was there for about a good, 45 minutes. Nobody even came around. This RV park wasn't very, very busy the last day of October. It wasn't busy at all. I estimate about 80 to 90% of the sites were empty. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. And leave your friendly comments, suggestions, and many brilliant observations below. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. And join my Patreon community at patreon.com/jmmgarza and ring the bell for future notifications. From Fort Worth, Texas. Actually, I'm at Benbrook, Texas. Gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.